Area 51 is one of the most secretive yet widely known military bases in the world. There are numerous rumors about it, ranging from the development of biological weapons to experiments on aliens. But where's the truth? And why are over 1 million Americans planning to storm the facility in September? History remembers everything, and right now you learn both the classified and declassified information. The Cold War, aliens, and the USSR destroying the US. This is going to be fun, so stay tuned. For those still confused by the memes, here's a quick explanation. Thanks to the movie Independence Day and TV channels like Rand TV and others, many people have come to believe that aliens have long been captured and experimented on at this top-secret base in Nevada. Thanks to Google Maps, the location of Area 51 is no longer a secret, and bloggers of all types are trying to get as close as possible. In June, a popular blogger named Christian went to Tikaboo Peak, the closest high point to Area 51, from which you can get a good view of the base. Nothing usual, he managed to film a few planes and gray hangars. However, US senators held a classified meeting about UFOs, and even Donald Trump confirmed the meeting's existence, though the president said he doesn't believe in aliens. This was the final straw. Jackson Barnes and his friends created a group called Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop Us All. At first it was harmless fun. People posted memes, the band and the government revealed the truth. Pilots often spot unusual things, but this information is immediately classified. The prank went too far, and more than 1 million people quickly signed up for the storming event, with about as many more showing interest. Celebrities like Chuck Norris, Keanu Reeves and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson expressed support for the movement, and Robert Downey Jr. jokingly promised to lend out Iron Man suits to everyone. The group humorously discusses attack plans, believing the military won't be able to shoot 1 million people. The storm is set for September 20, and to understand what exactly people are planning to attack, we need to travel back to 1947, to a hot July in the town of Roswell, New Mexico. More specifically, we go to the night when farmer Mac Brazel witnessed a terrifying storm with a bright flash of light and the thunderous boom that shook his home. The next morning, some of his sheep were missing, and while searching for them, Brazel stumbled upon a field filled with debris. He described the wreckage as light metal beams that couldn't be damaged with a knife, foil-like material, cords, and strange red markings that neither he, his daughter, nor his neighbor could identify. Brazel gathered up all these objects in his jeep and took them to the sheriff. That's when the fun began. Near the town was the Roswell Army Airfield, whose representatives released a statement saying they had recovered a flying disc. Newspapers and radio stations were soon flooded with headlines about flying saucers and aliens. Radio station employee Whitford recalled receiving a phone call from the Capitol during a broadcast, threatening to revoke the station's license. The transmission was cut off, and on July 9, General Roger Ramey issued a statement debunking the airbase's original report. According to him, it was an ordinary weather balloon. Meanwhile, farmer Mac Brazel was taken into custody and was released only a week later. In his first radio interview, he supported the military's new version, but eventually broke down. According to Mac, weather balloons had fallen before, but what he found was something different. Brazel refused to give further comments, and from that point on, the events were shrouded in mystery. According to the daughters of Sergeant Brown, who accompanied the truck carrying the debris, their father even saw 2 bodies. And Mr. Cassidy told his daughter that one humanoid was still alive at the time of transportation. In 1984, Jamie Shandera, a Roswell incident researcher, received a mysterious envelope. Inside was a document signed by US President Harry Truman, ordering the formation of a 12-person group to study UFOs. But how is Area 51 connected to this? According to rumors, the debris was taken there, and it was there that both the aliens and their crashed ship were studied. The hype surrounding the secret zone grew every year, and it got to the point where senators themselves demanded the truth be revealed to the public. The weather balloon explanation was obviously spontaneous, and voters were outraged. In 2000, the first images of the base taken by the USSR in the 1960s were published. Shortly after, the US officially acknowledged the existence of Area 51, though the document showing the acquisition of land in Nevada was dated only 1955. Ufologists were undeterred and immediately developed the theory that the base was specifically built to study the aliens captured in the Roswell incident. But there is another problem. In the 1970s, the weather balloon theory was debunked within the US itself, and in 1994 the General Accounting Office conducted an investigation. The outcome revealed no classified information, it was much simpler. The fallen balloon was allegedly part of the secret Mogul program. In the late 1940s, the USSR was actively testing missiles and preparing to acquire an atomic bomb. Our goal was a sophisticated weather balloon equipped with acoustic devices. Its purpose was to track sound waves from explosions in the USSR. Due to the secrecy, even those at the Roswell base were unaware of its existence. And that's why, when they saw the mysterious Wunderwaffe, even the military was stunned. As for Area 51, we'll note that with the launch of Google Maps, there was no longer any point in hiding it. And in 2013, the US revealed part of the data about the facility. According to official reports, it is an airbase intended for testing next-generation aircraft. The base's establishment in 1955 was focused on testing the UT spy plane, which flew at very high altitudes, more than 20 kilometers. It's possible that the numerous UFO reports were actually related to the U-2. At that time, civilian airliners didn't fly that high and certainly didn't look that futuristic. For 4 years, the U-2 flew over the USSR with impunity, photographing everything. But in 1960, it was shot down and pilot Gary Powers was captured. This was a disgrace for the US, but it only motivated them to work twice as hard on Area 51. After that, the famous stealth aircraft SR-71 was developed there, and according to rumors, a new generation reconnaissance plane has already been tested and put into operation. It's called Aurora, and the existing concepts look quite futuristic, enough to provoke UFO sightings from casual observers. The problem is, simple explanations never interested people. In 1995, Ray Santilli released what was supposedly sensational footage showing an autopsy of aliens from Area 51. The guy sold it to TV networks, earning millions of dollars. A single tape cost $70, and they sold instantly. The problem was, the video didn't pass a single authenticity check. Kodak, whose film was allegedly used to record the footage, promised to conduct a public authenticity test, but the author never sent the material to the manufacturer. Moreover, the A01 secrecy label displayed in the video didn't exist in 1947. As a result, in 2006, Santilli admitted that the story was a hoax. Unfortunately, almost all available proof meet the same fate. In 2011, the FBI officially released archives that included an amazing report by Guy Hoddle, an FBI detective. In 1950, he claimed that 3 flying saucers had been found, each containing 3 bodies. Guy described the structure of the saucers and the aliens as classic little green men. But there is one problem. His version perfectly matches that of Common Silas Newton and Leo Gebauer. These 2 guys were selling a treasure-finding device claiming it was based on alien technology. It seems even an FBI agent believed their stories. Therefore, with a high degree of certainty, one can claim that Area 51 is nothing more than a regular secret base. At McCarran Airport in Las Vegas, anyone can see white airplanes with a red stripe. They transport personnel to Area 51, where there are already a cinema and all amenities for soldiers and scientists to live. Each of them signs a strict non-disclosure agreement. Robert Lazar claims to have worked in the zone with aliens and says that the US is mastering alien technologies. He attributes the absence of even a college diploma to vengeful government. The facts are that the official versions are not only official, but also logical. Futuristic planes mistaken for UFOs by ordinary people are a much more plausible explanation than another video or document which ultimately turns out to be fake. Thus, the storming of Area 51 is merely for entertainment purposes. In fact, the organizers themselves say they don't plan to actually go, and it's all just a joke, because in reality such an endeavor would be dangerous. Recently, data about a man who was shot while trying to enter Area 51 was declassified in the US. America protects its secrets and officially warns everyone that any attempt to storm the area will be met with severe consequences. We'll keep an eye on developments, but for now, we'll reiterate once again that there is likely no mystery in the middle of the Nevada desert. If we've encountered aliens, it's certainly not there. And if you liked our video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Friends, there are many more stories to come.